of executive session.
Yeah.
We're not legal.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion to get ourselves out of this fix and get out of this executive session.
We have a motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. So, just for my clarification, a little
Sure.
bit, because I'm gonna get a little foggy. One is he back to work now?
Yes, he has been for several months.
And so all he has to do is say, I want to start my insurance today, and it starts on March 1st.
No,
Because
he has
he's-
to wait for, if he would have, he could have done that right when he returned, but he opted not to. So now that he's been working for a few months, he has to wait for an eligible event, which would be loss of coverage.
That's where I was confused too.
Okay, that makes
Which
more sense.
essentially doesn't happen until March 3rd, or March 4th.
March 4th.
Right. So
Which
he
gives him-
could have chose that right when he came back, but he didn't.
Well, I'm looking at 3. I don't know if you've looked at that, Jason. When it comes to military personnel, I mean, we need to be more clear about it. But if somebody's willing to go on active duty or gets called up on active duty, I think that in the county, we need to have a policy that they can get back on the insurance as soon as they lose the other coverage or have that ability. This isn't somebody just wanting to go on vacation or something. This is active duty military, and I don't know. I think that it's a different situation than
Others.
So we just need to set the policy that if coverage terms during an active month, the county's policy is that we can go back and pick that individual up at the beginning of the month.
beginning of that month.
Something
Right.
like
And there's
For
an
military
option
members
too,
returning.
I discussed with Tim, is we could also say, if your insurance ends after the 15th of the month, then we don't do that. But if it ends before the 15th of the month, then we do. So we could get,
I don't want it to be all complicated. Let's
Okay.
make it
Right.
as simple as we can. We're not making an exception for one employee.
right,
Right.
I don't feel like, I appreciate his service and making him pay for extra insurance for a short period of time. No, if we can do 3, that's the way I feel. Did you look at that?
I did, I agree with you.
and I agree too. I just want to give you the information.
No, I appreciate
Yeah.
that, and we needed it, but we need to, like I say,
Okay. Well, then I can go ahead and contact Tim, and we can put that in our plan
Bannock
document.
County's policy.
Yeah. So I can do that.
We're self-insured anyway.
Yeah, they allow us to make rules in a few areas, and this is one. So,
Okay.
I have one quick need before we adjourn.
Okay.
If you want to finish out whatever.
Hurry. You're good?
I'm good.
Okay.
It was discovered that we forgot the recurring entries on the commission report. So I can show you specifically what adjustments were made. They're
Okay.
going to be the ones that are pre-approved by the board.
Just come right on over here and sit between us for a minute. Go ahead, sit down right here so John can see also.
So recurring entries are entries that are approved through the budget process. You guys sign off on them at the beginning of the year, and then we just lump them in here. They're normally for donations, they're for the ambulance contract, they're for, well, that usually covers it. Yeah, so they didn't make it pretty like your other one. And I should have had her bring down,
It's in the middle there.
I should have had her bring me the.
I wasn't sure that the one
just the
attorney we was
recurring
talking
number.
about wasn't one that we already had
Those are
working
not-
on a different.
Those are not on recurring.
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
That's why it was in the middle of the
Okay.
packet here instead of
Okay.
where you. Oh,
No, I should
John
have.
didn't sign that one anyway.
Oh, good. Well,
We
good.
didn't have
Don't
two
sign that one.
signatures.
Sign that one. As soon as I get you what we paid. I'm just trying to flip through real quick to see if I can remember which ones these are.
So is Badger reoccurring?
No, Badger is not
I
reoccurring.
didn't notice them in here.
These are gonna be, that comes on the 5th of the month.
Okay. When
These
I
are-
had a meeting Wednesday, they didn't remember being paid yet this month or something.
They're not always very timely in turning their stuff in.
That's what they said when they turned it in, and anyway.
Gosh, I'm not even seeing any yet. So we've got, you know what, they're gonna be at the bottom probably.
Yeah.
But if I don't go through this way, we'll miss them. And we won't have these, she highlighted them, isn't that nice? So Aid for Friends, $2,500, it's the monthly contract that we pay them. Admin fees, we paid this time. Those are set within the budget, so once a year, we'll pay admin fees from our enterprise funds to the general fund to cover Brian's costs, your guys' work, our office's work, those kinds of things. So we've got the landfill, which is $340,912, the gas system, $51,482, 911 is $46,855, juvenile detention, which is $24,599. These are set up on a percentage of what their expenditures are. And then prisoner food, the jail provides food to the detention center over here, that's $40,000. Here's the ambulance, which is paid out of the ambulance, which is Board of Ambulance.
Yeah.
Board of Community Guardians, it's a $2,500 donation annually. Health West, the monthly contract amount. Pocatello Free Clinic contract amount. Deanna Rosen for Secretary Services. Health Department, $93,533.92. That's required by
Sorry for a minute.
statute.
Well, go ahead.
SECA, which is a monthly contribution. And then Blue Cross maybe was not
It was on
included?
there.
Okay, so Blue Cross isn't
Blue
additional
Cross was
either.
in there already.
So those were the only additions that we had on here, which
the-
made up the difference of the dollar amounts.
But to clarify, let's go ahead into Board of Ambulance and approve that, paying that bill.
All right.
And then we'll come back out, and then we'll go back, and then we'll just approve these. What do you mean? You can sit right there in the middle.
No, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we move into the Board of Ambulance.
We have a motion, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And then we have this bill for Board of Ambulance. Make a motion to go ahead and pay that bill.
And this is the total fiscal year?
No,
It's our monthly contribution to the ambulance district. We pay them monthly for the contract we have for the ambulance.
Oh, I see. Okay. Mr. Chair, I make a motion that we pay the monthly board ambulance contract. Need the amount?
no.
Okay.
We have a motion, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And a motion to come
Mr.
out.
Chairman, I make a motion we exit the Board of Ambulance.
We have a motion, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And then let's go ahead and redo the commissioner's report.
Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we authorize the revised Commissioner's report.
We have a motion, all in favor, say aye.
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 I apologize for that. This was Luann's first time doing claims by herself after this is her second week.
Yeah, she's really good.
So she's really good, but we had a few hiccups because it was
No,
All right.
it's all good.